No, it's fine. So, let's take a nice deep breath in. Let's get grounded. Let's get properly grounded. Remember, the earth energy requires healing, and you are a channel of that healing energy every time you are sitting in meditation. Okay. So breathing nice and gently, just get present, loosen up the tension in your shoulders and in your neck, and forget everything I have said until this moment in time. Bearing in mind that while I was talking, all of the energy was shifting around you. So there in your mind's eye, I want you to feel yourself in the presence of all of the vibrations of your monadic self, your higher self, and I, the soul, as I know myself to be present with this human form. So in this meditation, when I say I am fully present, I mean I, the soul, I, the higher self, and I, the monadic being, am present here, now, in this network and in the presence of all the souls connected to it. I feel myself in the presence of the Creator, of Source, as the owner of all time and timelessness. I acknowledge my oneness with creation. And in doing so, I claim the authentic power of creation as my own. Just being quiet. Go inside of yourself. Go deeper and deeper inside of yourself to feel this connectedness. Go to that space where your umbilical cord connected you to your mother before you were born, that nourished you in the womb. Go to that space and feel all of the energetic cords that run out from there, connecting you to all creation and its authentic power, the power to create, the power to heal itself, to balance itself, to bring itself back to its original vibration every time, through all time. Feel the cords going out from your belly button, from your navel, into all creation, connecting you to the truth of all creation. That it is. It just is. It is a representation of all the intentions of Source to be present as every form and frequency that all imagination can possibly create for itself. That every intention is a feeling, followed by a thought, followed by a process of becoming. And that you are in fact an intention at work. This is your truth. I, the monadic being, and I, the higher self, and I, the soul, am the powerful truth of Source incarnated here and now. And as you're sitting there quietly, go to your solar plexus, the sun of your human self, where you hold your identity. Place your hand over your solar plexus, and in your mind, in an internal dialogue, remind yourself I am, and speak your name. Declare your identity in the universe. I am. And use the name that was given when you incarnated into this lifetime. Use this name that goes with your thumbprint, your unique presence in the world. It feels almost like taking a vow to fulfill this presence, this personality, this identity that goes with your name. The character that goes with that name. And all of the vibrations that flow from that name. And still keeping your fingers over your solar plexus. Take a nice deep breath in and hold it for a moment or two. And then whoosh it all out. Just release it all. Just exhale all of the tension, any of the concerns, any of the tightness in the 10-petal chakra. Just whoosh out all the restlessness and the yearning. And give that chakra permission to relax, to be at ease. Give the 10-petal chakra a moment in the sun. Dear solar plexus, I keep you under my heart. I keep you safe between my heart and my sacral chakra, that the grace and compassion of my soul self shall protect you from the desires of my human self. Be nice in your dialogue with your solar plexus. It has suffered greatly. It has taken dishonor and disrespect and betrayal and a lack of trust and agitation, and it has held it close within you and presented the world your armor. It is difficult for the solar plexus to set its armor aside. It has kept you safe in the years of survival and struggle. It has fought back when necessary. It has run when there was a need to hide. It has worked hard on your behalf. Be kind to it. Be soothing. Be tender. And let it relax. Let it relax a little more with every breath. Let every secret it holds flow outward into the ether, unspoken and unheard. Let every quiet agitation that sits within you, distracting you from the peace and the truth of who you are, just flow outward into the universe and be transmuted into light. Let all of the worries of the day and the worries of next year and the worries of 10 years ago flow outward and be transmuted into light. Just relax, breath by breath, and let all 10 petals slowly unfurl to blossom in the light of yourself, to blossom in the light of Source. However you think of yourself, however you see or perceive yourself, you are loved. Always. Deeply, truly loved. Let all 10 petals open up to that powerful feeling of being known and loved, felt and loved, heard and loved, seen and loved. Acknowledge there in the core of your solar plexus that you are in fact naked in the universe in every moment, and that you are loved. That in all of your frailty of being human, you are loved. And in all of the magnificence of being soul, you are loved. And when you can feel your solar plexus relaxing, when there is no discomfort in the area, when any sense of indigestion or distress or pain or inflammation in the middle of your torso has slipped away, just breathe and take a moment to rest. And when you are ready, in your mind's eye, I want you to see the 10-petal chakra being lifted, taken in the hand of God itself. So imagine a big, beautiful palm holding your very small human 10-petal chakra, like a beautiful yellow flower, and lifting it upward. It is light, all light, and yet it is so heavy, so burdened by being and doing human for so many aeons of lifetimes. So feel, imagine this universal intelligence, this universal intention that you should be the truth of who you are in every lifetime, lifting your solar plexus upward and just very gently pulling it all the way up your energetic spine, through your heart center, uplifting it from the human chakras below the heart, all the way up into the soul chakras above the heart. See it flowing through your heart center, gathering a little green and pink energy as it goes, gathering a few of those cracks and heartbreaks and wounds as it goes, taking with it all of your human plane experiences of love, and bringing it all the way up into your throat chakra. And as it comes into your throat chakra, feel the energy just stop and wait. Like Aladdin before a cave, See your solar plexus chakra waiting for admittance. Aladdin had to say, "Open sesame." What do you need to say to yourself for your throat chakra to open, to welcome all of your ego self and authentically power self into the seat of expression? The alchemist archetype would say, abracadabra. The spiritual scholar, devotee, would say, "Dear God." I, the soul, would simply set an intention. Or perhaps simply allow it to happen intuitively. Even as your solar plexus awaits entry into your throat chakra. What is happening? Does your throat chakra shut down? Does it reject it? Does it open up and embrace it? Does the truth of your being welcome your ego self into the seat of expression, knowing that it can hold, harness, and refocus your solar plexus? Or does it remain closed? Does it wish you to wait? Is it afraid, concerned, anxious about placing your identity on the human plane into the seat of truth? And if it opens, is there a new merging, a new light, a new sense of yourself coming up? Is there a new color in your throat? Is there a new feeling in your solar plexus? Has your solar plexus now connected with something beyond its sense of itself? What is going on there in your mind's eye, there in your solar plexus and in your throat chakra? Have you rescinded your individual self to move into oneness with all truth? Angels, guides, masters, give us clarity. Bring this essence of self-knowledge to every soul present in the experiencing and the knowing. I surrender the ego self to the truth. I place my identity in my expression. I honor myself as an integral and integrated part of all truth. Just feel for yourself how I, the soul, responds, how your throat responds to receiving the energy of your solar plexus, and how your solar plexus responds to being surrendered to your truth. Feel if there is a new freedom or a feeling of being released in your throat. And whatever the experience for yourself, simply allow it to be that. Everything is what it is. It is all going horribly, beautifully, wonderfully right. Just breathe gently and let your chakras work for you and with you. Let them expand through your entire auric field as these two chakras, your solar plexus and your throat chakra, come into harmony with each other. As they begin to vibrate to a common frequency, creating oneness within yourself. And as the flow between your throat and your solar plexus begins to stabilize, just sit quietly and feel for yourself if there is any other energy flowing into your throat or solar plexus. If there is any other flow from anywhere else within yourself or outside yourself, if there is any response to your experience as it unfolds, Let your subconscious mind and your short-term memory make notes for you to hold the information to yourself. Thank your guides and your angels and the masters for the transmission of energy and the support. Thank your higher self and your monadic self for being fully present. And then very gently, being ultra kind to yourself. Get grounded once more. Ground all of your chakras. Ground all of the bodies of your auric field. Check that your roots to the earth are still well established and flowing. And take a deep breath in and take that prana all the way down to your base chakra to declare, I am here. I am present in all ways.